Hello students, we are going to discuss relative velocity. Relative velocity. What is the relative velocity? Actually, the velocity of an object with respect to another object is called relative velocity of that object with respect to another object. Means relative velocity of object A with respect to B is equal to velocity of A minus velocity of in vector terms. The time rate of change of relative position of one object with respect to another is called relative velocity of that object. Relative velocity of that object with respect to another object. With respect to another object. Let us discuss the expression for relative velocity. I am supposing two objects A and B are moving with absolute velocities v1 and v2. Two objects A and B are first and second are moving with are starting from points A and B. Are starting from point A and B. Means this is the time 0, this is the time 0, and at time t is equal to 0, its initial position is x01 and its initial position is x02. These are the initial positions of two objects. This starts moving with velocity v1 and this starts moving with velocity v2, and at some time t A reaches to A dash and B reaches to B dash by covering displacements vector x1 and vector x2. ये इनकी इनिशियल पोजीशंस हैं. टाइम t इज इक्वल टू 0 पे दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं A और B, दोनों के इनिशियल पोजीशन जो है A और B पे है. इसकी वेलोसिटी v1 है और इसकी वेलोसिटी v2 है. v1 वेलोसिटी से t टाइम पे, टाइम t है, एक ही टाइम पे ये दोनों यहां पहुंचते हैं. इनके डिस्प्लेसमेंट्स x1 x2 हैं. अब अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ OA dash can be written as OA plus AB, sorry, AA dash, and what is OA dash is x1 is equal to OA is equal to x01 plus, this is the displacement is equal to velocity multi time, velocity into time. And similarly, what about x2 is equal to, in similar way we can write x02 plus v2 into t. Now x2 minus x1, what will be the value of x2 minus x1? That will be x02 minus x01 plus v2 minus v1 whole multiplied by t. And this is what? This is the relative position of object B with respect to A. This can be written as x. And this can be written as relative position of object B with respect to A at time t is equal to 0. Means this is the initial separation. V2 minus V1 and this is t. So what about V2 minus V1? V2 minus V1 is equal to x minus x naught upon t. This is the definition of relative velocity. V2 minus V1 can be written as velocity of object B with respect to, this is the relative velocity of object B with respect to A. The time rate of change of relative separation, relative position of one object with respect to the other is called relative velocity of that object with respect to the other object. Now go to graphical representation of relative velocity. Graphical representation of relative velocity. Suppose two objects A and B are moving with same velocity V and B, and there will be some initial separation between them. This is time and this is position. So for object A and object B, both have same slopes because their velocities are same, and velocity is the slope of position time graph. If the slopes are same, this is the initial separation x naught, and after some time the separation remains same. Here you may see after some time here the separation is same. Here the separation is same. Means if they are moving with same velocity, the position time graph will be parallel to each other. Means the initial separation remains same with respect to time. But if VB is greater than VA, what will happen? In this case, the slope of B will be greater than the slope of A. What we are seeing here, the initial separation was x naught, and here the separation is x is more than x. Means continuously the separation between both the objects increases. Now, if velocity of A is more than velocity of B, VA is more than VB. Means slope of position time graph for A will be more than slope of B. What will happen? A will overtake object B at this time. Means this is the time of overtaking. Now let us discuss the determination of relative velocity. How we can determine relative velocity? Determination of relative velocity. In order to find the relative velocity, I am supposing two objects A and B, both are moving in same direction with velocities V and what we have to do? We have to obtain relative velocity of A with respect to B. In order to find the relative velocity of any object with respect to the other object should be made in rest. In order to make the object be in rest, what we can do? We can add the opposite vector of vector VB, and the opposite vector of vector VB will be minus V. Means same will be done in case of A. This is BA and this one is minus BB. So the object A has velocity VA minus VB and object B comes in rest. This is the relative velocity of object A with respect to B. I am giving you a numerical problem. Suppose two objects A and B are moving in east direction with velocity 100 km per hour and 40 km per hour. What will be the relative velocity of A with respect to B? This is east, this is also east. The relative velocity of A with respect to B will be VA minus VB. And this is 100 km per hour east minus 40 km per hour east. So this will be 60 km per hour. This is the relative velocity. But if you have to find the value of relative velocity of B with respect to A, then this will be what? This will be VB minus VA. And VB is 40 km. This is plus 40 km per hour. And this is plus 100. So 40 minus 100, that will be minus 60 km per hour east. Means plus 60 km per hour west. Because west is the opposite vector of east. So this is the relative velocity of object B with respect to A. Now come to the relative velocity of object A with respect to B if they are moving in opposite directions. They are moving in opposite direction. For example, I am supposing this is VB. So in order to find the relative velocity of A with respect to B should be in rest, and in order to make object B in rest, add its opposite vector. Here minus VB, same will be done here. This is VA and this is minus VB. This will come in rest, object B is in rest, and this will happen to A. Again the same formula, VA minus VB, relative velocity of A with respect to B. In terms of magnitude, when the objects are moving in opposite directions, relative velocity will be equal to the sum of velocities of sum of magnitudes of their velocities. Means mod of VAB will be equal to mod VA plus mod. This formula is applicable only when both are moving in opposite directions. This is all about relative velocity. Now come to